Let's talk about Mario lore, one of my favorite subjects and nobody else's. Listen, I just like it. Okay, that's fine, don't judge me. Some would say that Mario doesn't have lore, but that's a lie. Now, does Nintendo care about the lore? I think the devs care, though, enough to make a noticeable timeline of events between games. And Galaxy with Galaxy 2 are a very weird specimen for this. Let's go back and remember what exactly happens in the ending of Galaxy 1 and in Galaxy 2 as a whole. So Galaxy 1, best game ever made, absolute masterpiece, probably the darkest ending in any Mario game ever, and here's why. First of all, the universe just explodes. Bowser's reactor core in the center of the universe causes a chain reaction that makes this black hole that starts sucking everything up, and everything is gonna die. To prevent that, the baby Lumas, these things are childs, sacrifice themselves to save everyone. They die. The baby Luma, this guy, who was with you during your entire journey, him and all the other Lumas just fucking throw themselves in the black hole and die. This Mario game ends with a bunch of babies dying. Oh my god. Basically, their sacrifice is what saves the universe though. By throwing themselves into the black hole, they've essentially restarted the universe entirely. Rosalina explains that it's basically a cycle. The universe ends and restarts, but never in quite the same way. We hear the new baby Lumas being born in the background, and Mario is sent back to the Mushroom Kingdom, though things are different. Everyone is here celebrating together after things are fine, I guess. It's unclear if they're all the same, if this isn't maybe a new version of all the other characters, and Mario is the only one remaining. It's left up to interpretation, but Mario, Peach, and Bowser are here, alive, reunited, and peaceful.
Ah! Welcome! Welcome, new galaxy!
I love this game so much, man. I cried twice during it, dude. And yes, one of those times was when the Lumas died. Now, naturally, we should move on to its sequel, Galaxy 2. But the tricky question is, how? The weirdest thing about Galaxy 2 is that the story is way lighter. It feels more like a, let's say, 3D world sort of game, more than the previous one. The events of the first game are not referenced at all, to the point where you begin to wonder if this takes place in the same continuity at all. Rosalina is not even here for most of the game, she only appears in the end. She's replaced by the infinitely inferior Lubba. Listen Lubba, I love you, but when going up against Rosalina, yeah, that's not really competition. So there's two explanations for this. One that I'll tell you right now, and the other that is sort of like the main point of this video, which is a theory of mine that I wanted to share. So first one, why does Galaxy 2 not reference the first game at all? Why does it feel like the first time that Mario is even going to space? Well, the answer lies in the ending of the first game. The universe resets, everything is destroyed and put back together, but not quite in the same way. So basically, in a sense, the events of the first game haven't happened, and they're happening once again for the first time, but twisted, different, yet familiar in Galaxy 2. It's like poetry, it rhymes or something. Mario goes to space, he travels around in a spaceship, he meets a celestial being that helps him on his journey to defeat Bowser after he captured Peach. That description applies to both games, but everything is different. The spaceship in the first game was the Comet Observatory, and in Galaxy 2, it's Starship Mario. The celestial being was Rosalina, now it's Lubba. Bowser captures Peach once again, but now he's a giant monster who uses the Grand Stars to power up. See what I mean? It's the same story, but just slightly different. And the interpretation that some people got from it was that this is because of the universe reset. Well, I have a different theory. So, see how this game's cutscenes are portrayed as part of a storybook? Well, that's because that's exactly what this game is. A storybook. It's a storybook that Rosalina was reading for her Luma children in the library. We see exactly that in the post-credit scene, where she closes the book after the story has been told. So here's the thing. After the events of the first game, Rosalina registered the story that transpired into a new storybook for the new baby Lumas that had been born. But she didn't write things exactly as they happened. She made some quirky story changes for her children to enjoy the story more. For example, I don't know, leaving out the part where all the baby Lumas die. Yeah, that'd probably be terrifying for a bunch of newborn babies. So she just made the story overall more fun. She adds in Yoshi to the narrative. I mean, kids love Yoshi. Everybody loves a cute dinosaur sidekick. She replaced herself with Lubba and the Comet Observatory with Starship Mario to remove herself and their home from the story, so then it'll be its own thing. She made Bowser huge, so he'll sound like a more threatening villain in the story, and she made the ending less bleak, to say the least. All of this in an effort to pass on the story of the first game to her children, but with some tweaks. I mean, Starship Mario itself is already a very, storybook thing. It looks like something straight out of Little Prince or something. As to how the baby Luma has Mario's head in the post-credit scene, in the storybook Luma basically just stole Mario's head, but in reality she probably just got another hair from Mario himself. He probably has a bunch of those, he loses it all the time really. So yeah, that's my theory. I personally like to think this is the truth because it explains why, the events of the first game are not mentioned ever, and why Yoshi says he doesn't even know Mario before you first save him. Like, come on. So yeah, subscribe.